Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Good Morning Britain fans outraged after hosts halt show for breaking news. Good Morning Britain broke into its regular programming to bring viewers breaking news, as hosts Id Balls and Charlotte Hawkins revealed that a potential trade agreement between the UK and Donald Trump's US was on the horizon. They cut to political correspondent Louisa James, live outside Downing Street, for expert analysis on Thursday's show. She reported, "It would be quite something to have struck the first trade agreement with the US since Donald Trump imposed those sweeping tariffs across the world, and I think Downing Street would see as a vindication of their sometimes criticized approach to the president, which started with that Oval Office meeting a few months ago, and the offer of a second state visit to the UK. Whenever we journalists have asked about the progress of a deal over the last few months, we've been told that they are working flat out, but there will be no running commentary, and that remains the line this morning, Downing Street revealing nothing." She continued, "But take a look at this that Donald Trump posted on his Truth Social site just a few hours ago. Big news conference tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. he says. That's 3 o'clock our time, concerning a major trade deal with representatives of a big and highly respected country, the first of many. And the New York Times is reporting that we are that country. There are, of course, though, many questions remaining, not least about what this deal would mean for us, what we get, and also what we would have to give up. A big win would be a reduction in those tariffs that Donald Trump is imposing us, particularly on steel and cars at 25%. In terms of concessions, there's been talk of a reduction in taxes paid by big tech companies like Amazon. Some Labour MPs are already very unhappy about that, saying it would not be right when disabled people are being asked to accept cuts to their benefits, reports The Express. Then there have also been many headlines you've seen about us accepting things like US chlorinated chicken and hormone-fed beef. The government has always said that there are red lines when it comes to farming standards that will not be compromised. You only have to look at what happened earlier this week when Keir Starmer announced a deal with India, and it was overshadowed by criticism of what it would mean in terms of Indian workers not paying national insurance here. So that is a reminder that the politics of this deal, if and when it happens, it could also be very complicated. However, many viewers were not pleased with the news as they took to X to express their frustrations. One viewer commented on Trump. Before his presidency, he bankrupted several businesses, including a casino. He is untrustworthy and unreliable and can change his mind depending on which way the wind blows. USA is a very risky trade partner currently. One critic voiced their concern, saying, "Let's hope it doesn't include American workers coming here for American companies and not paying NI for 3 years and America reciprocating for British workers in a deal worth billions or reform will be on social media at 15:1, screaming that our gov are traitors." Another skeptic questioned the cost to Brits. How much is a trade deal with America going to cost the British people? Nothing is for free in this life.